everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you guys a really big haul. This is my winter / Christmas haul. Yeah, I don't know what else to say except we should get going because there's a lot of books here. So we're gonna start with a couple that I got at a book outlet place back in November at some point. So I got my year of rest and relaxation in large print because it was on sale and I wanted it in a paperback, and so I got the large print version. I've seen this all over TikTok and I want to read it. I don't know what it's about. I guess I'll find out. I don't know. I've seen comparisons to the Bell Jar. So, and then the other book I got at this outlet was Fire and Blood, which is like a sequel to Game of Thrones. And I love a Game of Thrones, the books. And this is the book that the new show is based, there are pictures, based on, I believe. There are pictures, George. I didn't know there were pictures. Okay, now I'm excited to read it. So I plan on reading this before the show comes out. Or is the show... Was this just the show that got canceled? Oh goodness. Anyway, I'm gonna read it, so... Okay, and then at some point in December, November, I ordered Dune, or Children of Dune. This is the third book in the Dune world. I think this is the last one I'm going to read. I've read the first two, and from what I can tell, you can stop after this one and just consider them a trilogy. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I've already spoiled myself on like this entire thing. So, and this one's like long again, so I'm not really like in a huge rush to read it. It's got a cute cover though. And then at some other point, I think it was Thanksgiving, I went to my local bookstore and got this, The Hating Game. I've heard so much about it, good and bad things. It's one of Noelle Gallagher's here on BookTubes. It's like her favorite book. And anything she tells me to read, I'm gonna read it. And it's also a movie now. So I want to read it before I watch the movie, of course. This is like the first rom-com that I've ever bought in paperback. Because I can't find it. It's not free anywhere. For me at least. So I just bought it like this. Okay. Now we're getting into the Christmas books. So the first two books I got for Christmas, I ordered with a gift card I was given for Christmas. And why was I about to show them at once? So that is If We Were Villains. I've read this. I read it as an ebook last year, or in 2020 now, two years ago. And I really loved it. I really want to reread it soon. I probably will be rereading it at some point in the near future. And I wanted to reread it for the next time in a physical copy and maybe annotate it. It was just great. This book, I can tell you what this one's about, is about a group of friends who are at this very prestigious fine arts school or college, and they are all in a theater troupe together. Troupe? It might be troupe. Anyway, and they reenact Shakespearean plays, and so there's a murder in the friend group, and it's awesome. I know it's very polarizing. Either you love it or you hate it. I loved it, and I know a lot of people think the Shakespeare is too heavy or too relied upon, but as an English major who doesn't like Shakespeare, I thought it was great. I've also haven't read all of the plays that are referred to in here. I definitely think I've read Hamlet and Macbeth, which are two big themes that are discussed in this one, and I do think it was cool knowing the background knowledge. But during the plays that I didn't know, I didn't feel like I was losing anything. It's so good. It's so good, and I am glad I bought it, and I will be rereading it soon. So the next book I bought with that gift card was In the Dream House, which I've wanted to read for a long time. I will be discussing this book in my recent reads part 4 video. I don't know if that's going up before this one or after this one, but at some point it will be out there so you can see my full thoughts. It is a memoir, and Carmen Maria Machado uses common tropes and literary devices to tell her story and her experience in an abusive relationship, and it was really good, and it was beautifully written, and I loved how she crafted the story. I really appreciated it. So these next 4 books I was like given for Christmas. I didn't buy them, I was given them. So the first one, oh god, I'm so excited. The first one I got was Six of Crows, the collector's edition. I've seen this everywhere. I know a lot of people have it, and it's beautiful. It's amazing. The map is red. The edges are red. It's beautiful. And I really want to start, when I can, buying special editions like these for my favorite books, and Six of Crows is one of my favorite books of all time. And so I saw the opportunity and I took it. I would also like to get Crooked Kingdom's special edition like this. It's so beautiful, and I'm so happy I have it now. And that is also why this background looks so strange, because I had to like move it and there's a lot going on back there. But I love this, and I know I will keep it for probably the rest of my life. Bury me with this thing like cradled like that. Okay, so the next book I was gifted for Christmas is this edition of Emma by Jane Austen. It's World Cloud Classics. I have 2 of these, 2 other editions like this, and it just has like the word bubble, word cloud thing going on, and then that's what the spine looks like, and that's that one. I haven't read Emma yet, but I'm very excited to, after watching the 2020 movie. So this will be my next Jane Austen, and I really love this beautiful leather edition. Okay, next 2 books I got, I specifically mentioned in my What I Want for Christmas video, and they were sent to me by my brother after he watched that video, so shout out to him. So they are Kingsbane and Lightbringer, books 2 and 3 in the Imperium Trilogy. I have Furyborn, which is the first book, and I have read Kingsbane as an ebook. But when I read Kingsbane, Lightbringer I don't think was even out yet, and this book was not out in paperback yet. So I just never ended up buying them until right now. And they're beautiful books, and I'm excited to reread the first 2 and then finally read Lightbringer. I'm just obsessed with this cover. It's so beautiful. So there's that. Next trilogy I got with a gift card given to me by my mother because she knows me so well. So I got this whole trilogy. Yes, I know, who am I? It's the Poppy War Trilogy. So we have the Poppy War, the Dragon Republic. Why is it messed up? Okay, it's okay. And the Burning God. Yes, I've heard so many things about this trilogy. I know a lot of people love it. I'm so excited to read it. I've been looking forward to reading it for a long time. I know nothing about it, except that I think it's a villainized or anti-hero protagonist, and I love me a good anti-hero protagonist, so I'm excited to read this. I will be reading it soon because I can't control myself. So thanks Mom for the gift card. Okay, the last 8 books on this list I got when I went to my favorite used bookstores in the world. I just remembered that I actually got all these from 2 different bookstores, but that's okay. Got so excited I'm losing my voice. So I'm going to be diving in. Let's just dive in. So the first 4 I got are some classics that I've been wanting. So I got Slaughterhouse Five. I know a lot of people really like this book, and it is a classic, and I wanted it, and it was on sale, this little cute copy, so I got it. As an English major, I've talked about this before in like a lot of my hauls, I feel the need to have like all of the classics, so, and like eventually I'll read them either in school or if I get my master's, or at some point in my life. I plan on reading all of them. So I just feel like it's okay to buy them, especially at secondhand bookstores on sale, to build my classics collection. So there's my excuse for spending this money. The next classic I got was Paradise Lost. It says in other poems. I don't really care about the other ones. I just want to read Paradise Lost. I read snippets of it in one of my previous literature classes, and I was like, I'll read this. And I was actually kind of dreading it because I know a lot of people have very strong opinions about Milton, but I'm like, I didn't hate the snippets I read, and it seems interesting. So it's just the Signet Classic Edition. I have a lot of these editions of classics, so there it is. Then I got a copy of Inferno by Dante. I realized that it was actually really confusing. For a long time, I thought Inferno was the book, and it's not. It's the Divine Comedy, and then there's the Inferno, and I know there's Heaven. It's not called Heaven, but it's Heaven. Paradise, maybe? Is that what it's called? I don't know. Anyway, this is not the entire book. And while I was at the bookstore, I was debating getting the like big Divine Comedy. And then I was like, I'm never going to read that. The only part I'm interested in is the Inferno part. So I got this edition. I've read snippets of it from that literature class, or one of the literature classes, and I was really interested in just the way he depicts hell. So I want to read it. So here it is. Last classic I bought, what I thought was a steal, is the Odyssey by Homer, and this is the version translated by Emily Wilson. There are 2 versions of this. This isn't the like, I think this is just the normal Norton's edition, but there is a like Norton's critical edition, and I didn't get this. I just saw this and it was on sale, and I was so surprised by that. And I've talked about this before. I read the Odyssey last year as a part of a research assignment, and the assignment was comparing different translations and editions, and I've really wanted to read the translation by Emily Wilson because she's the first woman to translate the Odyssey. And so the next time I read it, I will be reading this edition, in this translation. So, last 4 books. Another book I was surprised to see at the used bookstore was The Splendid and the Vile by Eric Larson. I recently read The Devil in the White City by him, which is about the Chicago World's Trade Fair, and H.H. Holmes. This is about, it says, a saga of Churchill family and defiance during the Blitz. Churchill is a fascinating person, in my opinion, And so when I saw he had a book about Churchill and World War II, I was like, count me in. I wish this was the paperback because it's very big, but the paperback version wasn't on sale and this one was, so I got this one. Next book I got at the used bookstore was Once and Future Witches. I've seen it around. I like the cover. Don't know what it's about, but it was on sale and I had a gift card to spend, so I got this one. I don't know. Don't ask me. Don't ask me questions. Next book I got, I was really excited to find, and that is Pachinko. I've seen this, I feel like I'm butchering that. I've seen this around, and I know from what I've seen, everyone loves it. So I'm really excited to read this, and I will be reading it soon, hopefully. I'm really excited to read this. It looks great. And the cover is just magnificent. And I was so excited. I like went to the L section looking for this and it was there. And I was just in awe because that never happens for me. Last book. Again, I had a gift card to spend and I saw this and I was like, you're coming home with me. And that is The Diviners. This is the first book in the Diviners trilogy. I've been debating about just buying the trilogy all together as a like box set, but I really wanted to read this one to see if I would like it first, and it was on sale, and so I saw my opportunity and I took it. So if I like this one, I will get the other two in physical copies. But I really don't know what this is about. I've just seen a lot of people talk about it throughout the years. And Libba Bray, I might have read. Does it have like a What Else She Wrote book? No? Okay, great. I might have read more books by her. Maybe not. Anyway, I've seen this around for a while. So I wanted to give it a go. So I got it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for anyone who gave me a gift card or gifted me books. I really appreciate it. Birthday's coming up, so yeah. I don't know what else to say. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, maybe possibly. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope the new year's going well for you and for me in the future. Peace out. Goodbye. See you later. End the video. Just end it, okay? End the video.